What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This video we're just going to build just a pretty simple strategy, but we are going to be putting a multi targets. So basically just TP1, TP2, and then moving our stop loss. So basically, yeah, I'll just show it real quick. It's just a quick little thing I saw on YouTube the other day, and thought it would be good to code it real quick. So basically, for this strategy, it's basically just when we cross above the low, then we buy, right? And then I'm trying to remember, but it was basically you buy with 3 contracts. Then, so here, let's just say, right, we bought here. At 1 to 1, we closed, no, at 1 to 0.5, we closed 2 of the contracts, right? So if we, is that right? Yeah, so say we bought 3, right? Here we closed 2. So now if we come all the way down to stop loss, now we're break even basically, right? Because we closed 2 at plus half, closed 1 at minus 1. Then, so right, once we close 2 here, then once we get to 1 to 1, then we trail the stop, then 1 to 2, trail the stop, and then we just keep trailing it until our TP. So essentially we have a TP here, another TP here, and then we trail our stop loss as we get closer. So to do that, we're just gonna open your Ninjatrader editor, new strategy. My computer might be kind of slow right now just because I'm running some back tests, but we'll name this YouTube multi-target. Next. Yep, on bar close. And also one thing, this strategy is going to be running on a 1000 tick data series as the default. At least that's how it was in the video. So we shouldn't need any of these inputs. Let's see. We want trying to think, do we want everything to be an input or just, because everything's an input, then the math of it, make it break even if you hit TP1 and then go to your stop loss won't work out. So if we do TP and ticks, yeah, then we should be able to do some math to find out the stop loss. Alright, well, we'll see once we get to it. So, now we'll just compile this. Hopefully, the test I'm running should be done soon. Unless it already. Yeah, I think it already crashed. Gosh, Ninjatrader is so trash. What is that error for? Are we gonna compile or what? Gosh, Ninjatrader is so bad. Like, just running a test right now on a different tab, on a strategy analyzer tab, and it won't even let me exit out. Can't do anything right now. Alright. Jeez. Alright, there we compiled. And then we're going to open Visual Studio. And we're going to work on it in there. Alright, so strategies, YouTube, multi-target. Alright. Let's change to slippage to 2. Start behavior. I always like this one now. Bars required to trade equals 1. Then include commission equals true. Include trade history and backtest equals true. Alright. Now we can start on the strategy logic. So if current bar is less than bars required to trade, then return. Now, so since we're using the stochastic indicator, we need to load that in. So stochastics, looks like there's another one called fast. Main line is drawn as a solid line, the second is the percent D line, and is a moving average. Alright, so we'll just do then once we are in Once we have our data loaded, then we create stochastics. We need a period, period D, which is said is the main line. No, K is the main line. The D is the moving average of the K. So if we do 2, 14, smooth, what does that do? Say 2. Okay, basically seems not really sure how that's different from the D, but oh well. Alright, let's also add, why is it so slow? What's wrong with my computer? Then we're gonna add a bool value, so back testing. And then load back to, or let's do plots. And then plot indicators. So this is just so that if we're backtesting, then we can set this as false, and it will speed up our backtest a lot. And if it's, yeah. So by default, we'll set this as
connection lost.
False. Alright, so this should load it onto, this loads up our indicator basically. So now what we need to do is create our first entry signal. So position dot market position equals market position dot flat. Then if stoke 0, which we can use a cross above. If cross above, the series is a stoke. If cross above, just say 20 for now, on the last candle, then we enter long. Else, if cross below the 80 on the last candle, then we enter short. Now let's just add set profit target. compilation mode dot ticks, TP and ticks, set stop loss. Yeah, we'll just do them both. We'll just do 1 to 1. Let's just make sure our indicator is loading, and alright, is it should be compiling right now. But of course it's not, because Ninjatrader is a piece of shit. And yeah, I think it just crashed. Alright. Alright, give me 1 second to get this piece of crap loading again. Alright, so I think I got it back. We'll just compile this again to make sure it actually did compile. And there we go. So now we're gonna go to let's load up the strategy and make sure we're not getting any errors. Alright, so yeah, it looks like it's working already. Yeah, right here should have sold. We were already gonna buy. Here we bought. Here we sold. Here we bought again. We might be buying here again soon. Alright, so yeah, definitely working. Now, so the TP we have now, that's going to be our second TP. Oh yeah, I forgot to, just remembered, we actually use 2 MAs as to filter out the trend. Let's add those. So SMA fast equals MA period. I think it's a 7 versus a 21. Might be like the 21 to 50. Then if we do want to do, we're also going to add chart indicator SMA fast and add chart indicator SMA slow. Now, and SMA fast is greater than SMA slow, then we're in a bullish trend. And for sells, we want SMA fast to be less than SMA slow. And adding this 0, basically SMA fast, slow, and so they're all data series, so it's basically just a long list of numbers. The 0 gets the most recent number, which matches up with the most recent bar. So, got that. Let's compile that real quick. and no trades. Oh, a couple trades. Yeah, I think I want to switch it to the 21 and the 50. That way that's, yeah. Maybe even bigger than that, 15 to 200. Alright, but, so that's working. Now we need to add in the, the simple way to do it would just be, what I'm thinking, the more complex way to do it is so that the, our TP, from the TP, we calculate the stop loss and TP1, all so that if you hit TP1 and then stop loss, you're getting break even. If you're hitting, yeah, that's definitely a lot more complicated, but we'll just keep it simple in this video. So, very simple actually. So we're just going to add our SL and ticks and TP1 and ticks, SL and ticks, TP2 in ticks, and TP1, TP2. Then we're going to do TP1. This one we're just going to change to, we're going to Control C, paste that here, paste this here, TP2, TP2. Now we need to name these differently. TP1, and then false. MIT just means for the market, what does it stand for? Forget right now. Market if touched order, which we do not want. We want it to be a actual pending order. Oh, I guess we don't even need that. Wait, I think we do. Okay, did this a little wrong, because so for unmanaged orders you do it completely differently, but I forgot for managed orders this is the from entry signal. So this is going to just be buy 1 and buy 2. Now when we set our stop loss, we're just going to do it for both, and then SL and ticks. But then when we enter long, this is going to be our entry signal, which we need to match both of the ones above. So we're going to have or we're going to have a buy 1 and a buy 2. So what this should do is basically it'll enter 2 positions at the same time, but both with different stop loss, with different TPs, and it should set the same stop loss, I believe. Actually, haven't done this in a while, so we got TB1 and ticks, 50, TB2 and ticks equals 50 and 15. And stop loss and ticks equals 30. Alright, let's see how this does. Okay, so you can see we're only getting 1 buy. We're only getting sell 1 and buy 1. So the issue with that is we only allow our stop target handling is only, is that it? No, our entry handling is all executions. Right now our entries per direction affects all executions. We want to change this to unique entries. That way we still only have a max of one entry per direction, but for each different name, yeah, it'll only allow 1 for each different name. And so since we have 2 different names, it should allow them both. So no, that does not work because we changed it in the defaults. So for right now, change it by like that, I believe. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. We got a sell 1, sell 2, hit TP1, hit TP2. Sell 1, sell 2, stop loss. Oh no, 1 hit TP, stop loss hit 1. Let's make sure. Okay, yeah, here both hit stop loss and they both close. Alright, so that looks good. Now, what else? Yeah, we do need to add some error handling. I mean, yeah, that's basically it for the strategy, to be honest. Oh no, and moving the stop loss. So, okay, let's add a couple order handlings. So, if I think we should do it here. I'm not sure, but if TP1 is less than, is greater than TP2, then we need to send an error, which is log. like log TP1 must be less than TP2. Then we do log level warning. And this will just push a warning just to ensure that our TP1 is less than TP2. Now, we've got our stop loss TP. Let's add in so we'll do this order 1, make this order, no, this is order 1, order 2, order 3, order 0. 0 might not be a thing, but oh look, we just took a live trade. Drops below. So basically once it hits this, now we want to start bringing this up. Alright, so this is the basic of the strategy. I'll do a part 2 because if we want, like right now we're mid bar, if we want to update our stop loss, we need to change our data series to update our strategy to update on every tick or on price change. So like right now, it would have just run the code just one time once this new candle is formed, and then it would have moved it. But if we want it to move during this candle, we need to change our update bar time. So we'll have to change a couple things with the code. One thing I did want to add before we end this video is updating the stochastic period. Updating all of these actually. So we'll add these all in here. It's going to be stochastic, period, order 10, then order 11 is, these all gotta be integer, fast SMA, period, SMA, fast period, slow SMA, period, order 12, integer SMA, slow, period. Now set our defaults. Period is 50, SMA slow period equals 200, and stochastic period equals 14. Alright, so those are now all inputs, and you can run those all in the optimizer. But yeah, that's it for this strategy, or for part 1 at least. You know, it's actually pretty simple, but can get confusing if you try and do too much more. So next video I'll go over how to update it on. We're going to still run this on every new bar, but everything else or updating our stop loss is going to be run on intrabar. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and peace.